All right, now a break from the headlines to feature area farmers on our show. They work so hard all year long to help keep us fed.
And today we're talking about a different kind of farm. It's a vertical farm.
Melissa Cole stopped by Bolton to learn more. Take a look.
The first one you'll see here is arugula that we have growing. We have some basil. Here's the kale.
So this is different because you're growing things vertically.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so the cool thing about this farm is in such a small space you can grow so much more because you're growing vertically. You actually grow about 2 acres of food in this 320 square feet facility.
Christopher and Maria Rivera, avid gardeners, recently launched a new business called Farmaleaf.
We weren't very happy with the quality. Sometimes when you go to a grocery store and you see that the produce there is not the best. So we wanted to bring an experience to our customers, not only a high quality product, but also a great service.
Not only is everything grown vertically, but also hydroponically, meaning no soil. Farmaleaf uses less space and less water.
Typically with hydroponic, you're conserving more than 95% of water. That's a huge benefit as well. And not only that, we also reduce transport emissions because we grow food very close to our customers. The food doesn't travel miles to get to the customers.
What starts out as a seed and a little bit of peat moss quickly becomes this.
This is a lettuce, actually a romaine lettuce variety. They'll be in here for 3 weeks, and then after the 3rd week, they get transplanted into the walls here. The kale, this is the Swiss chard that we're experimenting with. It's a bright light Swiss chard. It looks really nice with the different colors in there. And then the rest all the way down here is our lettuces.
And what's this here that they're stuck into?
So because you're growing it vertically, you need a support system for the plants. And this is what the foam acts as. They grow in here with like wicking strips where they're wetted at the top. And so the whole strip is wet and all the plants get what they need right out of there. The lettuces will stay here for 4 weeks.
Okay.
They'll grow pretty full, large heads covering the whole wall. You won't even see any of the black or the white.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And there's no chemicals, no pesticides?
No pesticides, no herbicides. We try to keep it as clean as possible. And the fact that we can grow it in here, it minimizes the major pests where you don't have to use those things.
It's a consistent 68 degrees inside all year round. And as for the light that mimics the sun outside, well, these plants get that too, for 16 hours a day.
Some research shows that the red and the blue lights within the spectrum are what the plants take up the most. And because we can grow inside and we can control the light, you know, the idea is why not use the best stuff for the plants. So this is the final product that we get. We have our own label that we designed. Once it's harvested right out of here, it just goes inside these containers and then it goes straight to the customer. We do the harvest either same day, but at most day prior.
So fresher than fresh.
Yes, yes.
And that's what customers say they notice most, the freshness. This couple plans on broadening their line, experimenting with different varieties of veggies and flowers. So look for much more for Farmaleaf in the future. But as for this type of vertical farm taking over,
I wouldn't say it's the future though, to be honest. I think it's more of like, it's a supplement, right? I think traditional farming has its place, and I think growing like this has its place, and making sure everyone is able to get the good quality food that they want and that they need. So the future, in a sense, like it's new and it's gonna really take hit for sure, but not like that it's gonna replace or anything like that. I don't think it'll do that.
We still need our good old-fashioned farms.
For sure, for sure.
Very interesting.
That is so cool looking.
Really cool.
Wow. Honest, dependable steward. So farmaleaf.com is where you can go for more information. Also be on the lookout for Farmaleaf at farmers markets this spring and